top 7 vitamins to prevent hair fall and have healthy and thick hair. Hello my beautiful sisters, I hope you are doing well. Today we will be talking in details about those essential top 7 vitamins that you will be needing in adequate amount in your body to have full, thick and healthy hair. If you do not have adequate amount of these vitamins in your body, then it will first start leading to thinning of your hair and will start giving you brittle hair. Eventually, it will lead to heavy hair fall and might also cause balding on your scalp. My beautiful sisters, I always tell you that externally you can take care of your skin and your hair to a certain extent, but if you do not take care of your health internally with the right nutrients, with the right diet, then all of it is useless, okay? So in order to take care of your hair in a holistic way, you need to also understand separately what are these vitamins, what is their importance in our body, what is the quantity you should take it, and through what foods you can get these vitamins easily. Now what I'm going to tell you in the next 2 to 3 minutes is the most important part of this video. Before even understanding about vitamins for your hair, you need to first understand the science of hair follicles. This whole tamjam is only done so that we can preserve and we can protect our hair follicles. If you have hair follicles, you have enough hair. If in the given time you are not able to preserve and protect your hair follicles, then you will not be able to regain those hair follicles back because those places on your scalp will become permanently bald. So firstly, what are hair follicles? Hair follicles are structures in your skin that grow your hair. Basically, it is the house of every hair of yours. So you are basically born with millions of hair follicles, and every hair follicle gives you one hair. Hair follicles, they take nourishment, nutrients from your body and they nourish your hair. In other words, they are the medium, the madhyam through which your hair receives its nutrients from our body. Now, if our hair follicles are not able to receive adequate amount of nutrients or the right nutrients that the hair needs, then the hair follicles become weak. Slowly and slowly, our hair will start getting weak. It will start getting brittle. It will start falling. It will start losing its color. Depending on what mineral or what vitamin is lacking, that certain repercussion will be seen on our hair. This is where you need to be super careful, because if supposedly your hair follicle dies, your body is going to give away that hair follicle for good. And that process cannot be reversed. You are not going to be able to grow your hair follicle back again. If your hair follicle is dead, for 2 or 3 years, you might be able to reverse the quality of that hair follicle and you might have regrowth of your hair back again. But if 2 or 3 years your hair follicle dies for good, your body is going to discard it forever and you will not be able to regain it back. This is why when people get injury or people get bald and they do not try to regain their hair back for a long time, then they get bald forever. If supposedly there is an injury on the head or a certain part of the scalp, okay, and there the hair follicles die because of that injury, that part of the head will not get hair back again. So hair follicles, like I told you, cannot be brought to life again, cannot be produced, but can be transferred. And that is where derma treatments come into play. If somebody has done a derma treatment for their hair, then they practically remove their hair follicle from the back parts of their head and they place it on the top or the balding scalp parts. That's how derma treatments are done. But prevention is better than cure, because we don't want to do these very difficult, painful derma treatments, and we don't want to even spend that amount of money on treatments, because if we have the right knowledge right now, then we can easily prevent any of these intense things from happening to our hair follicles and to our scalp. So, like I mentioned to you, if the hair follicles don't receive the adequate amount or the right nutrients to give to the hair, that is where the hair will start dying and the hair follicles will also start dying. It is but obvious. Will a car run if you put water in the car instead of petrol? No, the car will not run. In fact, the car will stop. It will get spoiled. Our hair is the same thing. And these 7 top essential vitamins are those vitamins which is most essential for your hair growth. Now that you know the maths and the science behind how hair follicles work, let's get quickly to those 7 top vitamins which is required to have full, thick and beautiful healthy hair. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shilpa Raidas and this channel is all about beauty. So we have videos on beauty manifestation, skincare, diet and nutrition for beauty, and personality development for beauty. So if you are trying to manifest the beauty of your dreams and trying to be the most beautiful version of yourself, then this channel is going to make you that. So subscribe right away. First things first, to know which vitamin you are lacking, you need to first take a proper test. Okay, so I will recommend you that if you are having hair fall issues, even if it's in a mild state or if it's an intense state, then you should not wait. Very importantly, you need to get your test done so that you will see what vitamins are essentially well in your body and what vitamins are lacking in your body. Top and the most important vitamin number one will be vitamin D. Vitamin D is so essential. I mean, look at its utilities, your hair, your organs, the proper functionality of your body. So as we all know, vitamin D is synthesized in your body through sun exposure. So it basically helps nourish the hair follicles, which are the tiny parts from which your new hair grows. Adequate amount of vitamin D prevent hair breakage and thinning and will support in hair getting thick, hair getting strong and avoiding hair falls. Vitamin D, as important as it is highly deficient in India. Almost 80% of Indians, they lack vitamin D. And 90% of the people, they go around not even knowing that vitamin D is so important. Now, see, there are a lot of standard terms in the market that's told that you should take vitamin D. Lot of vitamin Ds, they come at 600 IU, that is international units. They say that if you take 600 IU, then it is sufficient for your body. But actually 600 IU is used in just the absorption for your bones. Okay, there's lots of talks around even that vitamin D can also be taken up to 10,000 IU per day. Now, this is a very fascinating topic for me. I have watched a lot of videos and read a lot of research on it. And I will make a separate video on this because it is so fascinating and it is a bunch of knowledge for you girls. Okay, but we'll not get into the intricacies of vitamin D right now. All I can tell you is that vitamin D, if you're taking as a supplement, taking 1000 IU per day is also very safe. And there is also a vitamin replacement therapy done. So there is tablets where you can get 60,000 IU in one tablet, and that people take once a week, and that you're supposed to take for 8 weeks in totality, and after that you can come down to 1000 IU per day. Okay, this is just a general knowledge I'm giving you guys. So yes, that's the first vitamin, the essential and the most important vitamin for your hair, that is vitamin D. The second most important mineral, vitamin for your hair, is iron. Iron is essential for producing hemoglobin that delivers oxygen to the cells, including your hair follicles. Adequate iron levels, they boost their hair thickness and hair strength. So it prevents hair loss and it helps to grow dense and strong hair because it regulates the blood circulation in your scalp. That is the reason why we Indians, we endorse massage, right? This whole science has been famous in our culture from thousands of years. What is the reason why people massage the scalp? Basically, they are regulating the circulation of blood in their scalp. And girls, I'll just give you a tip, okay? In case you haven't tried this before, if you face your head on the ground, you bend your head and you scalp, then you will be supporting your scalp more because the blood will gush there, and massaging it in that posture will give you more oxygen and more blood flow in your scalp. So you can try that as well. You will come to know if you have iron deficiency because it will also make you weak and tired most of the time. The popular foods that can give you iron will be meat, seafood, jaggery, pomegranate, spinach, watermelons, beans, legume, pumpkin seeds, and almonds. And if not, then you can take vitamins for it. Let's come to the third essential vitamin for your hair, and this is again one of the most important vitamins for your hair, and that is zinc. Zinc is a mineral that plays a very vital role in your tissue repair and hair growth. So the most important part of zinc, that what other minerals can't do but zinc does, is that it maintains the oil glands around our hair follicles. Okay, so if that oil gland is maintained around our hair follicle, then it will prevent hair loss and will give more hair thickening, give you a strong, dense, thick hair. That's the reason we say that a certain amount of oil is essential for your hair. But I'm not talking about the external oils that we wear, the natural oils that come from our scalp. And that natural oil comes with the help of zinc. And very interesting thing what zinc does is also that it maintains our hair hormones and it helps in the production of melanin that gives our hair its color. Zinc deficiency can lead to hair thinning and poor scalp health. It is, in fact, like I mentioned to you earlier, most important vitamin for your hair. So these three fruits can give you good amount of zinc, that is nuts, sweet potato, and dry fruits. Now let's come to the fourth vitamin, that is vitamin E. Vitamin E is made up of antioxidant compounds and basically it helps repair the tissues. So it reduces oxidative stress and enhances scalp circulation, providing hair follicles the nourishment it needs for silky, smooth, and healthy hair. Almonds, spinach, sunflower seeds, broccoli, and salmon are foods rich in vitamin E. And if supposedly you don't have sufficient amount of these foods, then also you can take a vitamin supplement. If you're enjoying this video, then I highly recommend you to subscribe to the channel right away because I will continue getting you videos with all 360 degrees holistic approach around beauty. So yes, if you are trying to manifest the most beautiful version of yourself, then you should be a subscriber. And now let's continue with the video. Okay, let's come to the fifth vitamin, that is vitamin A. The vitamin A is found in compounds like retinol and beta carotene. It basically promotes the production of sebum, an oily substance that moisturizes the scalp and prevents the hair from becoming brittle and dry. So basically vitamin A is very essential for your hair to be smooth and silky. So adequate amount of vitamin A will keep your hair smooth as discussed, and automatically if your hair is smooth then it is not going to fall easily and will also give you thicker hair. Carrots, watermelon, apricots, pumpkin, peaches and sweet potatoes, these are the foods that are rich in vitamin A. And please let me mention this again, sweet potatoes, it's just the way to go. Sweet potatoes is like the retinol that you can consume for your hair, for your skin. It just works wonders, guys. So it's not a part of this video, but we have discussed sweet potatoes in another video where we talked about the top foods that will keep you young forever. Sweet potatoes is one of them. Please start taking it immediately. You just need to boil a piece of sweet potato with every meal of yours and take it. Now let's come to the sixth essential vitamin for your hair, that is B12. B12 also aids in the production of red blood cells that carries oxygen to your hair follicle. The increased oxygen flow will prevent hair fall, will make your hair smooth, prevent brittleness in your hair. Other ways that you can find out if you have vitamin B12 deficiency is that you will have blisters around your mouth and you will also start seeing hazy. You'll feel weak and you'll start seeing hazy in front of your eyes. Why this happens? Because the lack of vitamin B12 is a sign of loss of blood. Vitamin B12 also prevents premature graying. So if you guys are facing issues with premature graying in your hair, then B12 is the solution for you. So our body doesn't make B12 by itself. We have to supplement it through food. Eggs, milk, curd, paneer, cheese, fish. These are the foods that are rich in vitamin B12. Take it in adequate quantity and you will not have a problem of B12. If supposedly it's too less and cannot be done with food, then you can also take a supplement for it. Now let's come to the seventh essential vitamin for your hair, that is folic acid. Folic acid, also known as B-nite and folate, helps generate new cells and is involved in the production of keratin. And we know keratin is a protein that builds your hair, your nails and everything. Folic acid is very essential because when you have hair fall, to have a hair cell turnover, folic acid is responsible. It helps in hair follicle cell turnover. Folic acid also helps maintain hair thickness and texture, supporting overall smooth and silky hair growth. So firstly, body cannot produce folic acid, so you have to supplement it with food or a supplement. Secondly, when you take folic acid rich foods, sometimes because of the heat, the folic acid is diminished. So taking a supplement sometimes is a good idea. Beans, Peas, nuts, bananas, avocados, and spinach. These foods are rich in folic acid. And please remember, when you take folic acid, especially as a supplement, then you need to take a lot of water. We are done with the seven, but there are other vitamins that are also essential for your hair. I will just name them because they are not in my list of top vitamins for your hair. And that is vitamin C, omega 3 fatty acids, magnesium, selenium, vitamin B5, copper, and silica. Now, my smart sisters, if you notice, then I didn't mention biotin in the list, nor in the essential, nor in the latter. Why? Now, I'm not scratching biotin off because it is important, but it is not something that you need to supplement it. Firstly, biotin is required in a very, very less quantity for your hair, and that you can easily supplement through your food. Secondly, biotin is water soluble. Excess amount of biotin gets washed off and gets excreted out through your urine and through the water in your body. Now, why is biotin popularized? Now, biotin has been made commercial over these years. What happens when you take biotin vitamins? Mostly, you might require very less quantity for your body, but maximum of it, 80-90% of it is washed off, like I mentioned to you. So you are just taking the vitamin, thinking it will do some wonder for your hair, but nothing is just getting excreted out of your body. Also, my beautiful sisters, please remember, taking biotin as a supplement is not a very good idea because it interferes in medical tests. If God forbid by any chance you need to take a medical test, if you have to take a thyroid hormone level test or tests that check your heart blockages, then biotin, in that case, excessive biotin will interfere with the test results. So it's not a good idea to take it. And personally, I think I have mentioned this in my previous video. When I took biotin tablets, when I thought it was important, it gave me so much of acne, like I personally hate it. Okay. So people who are acne prone, not a good idea for you again. Also, very importantly, remember vitamin A, E, and selenium. If they are excessive in your body, that could also lead to hair fall. Girls, remember one thing, keep learning about how vitamin, how diets, how nutrition works in our body. When you learn the maths of how our body works, when you learn the science behind how vitamins, how supplements, how different food items work, you can actually learn how to reverse your age, how to take care of your beauty, how to take care of your hair the right way. And that is how you and your family will not have to go to doctors, because everything lies in nutrition. The food that we take is our biggest medicine, given you know how to utilize it. We are young people of today's age. We need to use our knowledge for our benefit and our family's benefit. That is how we are going to progress, and that is in your hands, my beautiful sisters. That phone that we have in our hand has all the knowledge in the world. YouTube has all the knowledge in the world. Just keep on looking at videos that teach you things with the right resources, okay? And keep learning and keep growing. Like I always tell you, knowledge is everything, knowledge is power, and knowledge is only beauty. Beauty is not about just understanding how skincare works or how makeup works. Beauty starts from within. It starts from your body. It starts from your mind. That is why you need a holistic approach to beauty. Please remember what I'm saying, okay? And just start implying this. You are going to be the most beautiful girl in the world that way. Nothing is going to stop you. I hope that you learned much out of this video as well. I'm going to see you in my video tomorrow. Until then, I need you to take care of yourself and remember that you are already the most beautiful girl in the world, okay? And thank you so much for your time. Yes, hope you have subscribed. I don't have to tell you that, okay? Take care of yourself. Thank you so much. I love you, my beautiful sisters. Bye bye.